the fear inside myself and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape these games I've been looking for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Universe Mode here in the 2K25 season. It is another episode of Nitro, and it is the show following the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view that took place yesterday. So let's see what's in store here, live in London, England. Look who's kicking off this episode, Ace Army, the Juggernaut.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas,
Jordynne Grace has arrived on the orange brand known as WCW Nitro after sending shockwaves through all the Universe Mode fans and the Ace Army watching when she confronted Charlotte Flair after her successful title defense against Alexa Bliss last night at Bash at the Beach. But here tonight, Jordynne Grace goes one-on-one with Nia Jax. Here's Nia now.
and her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Who will get the win here in this episode, everybody? Will it be the irresistible force Nia Jax, or will it be the in-ring debuting the Juggernaut Jordynne Grace? Let's go down to the ring and start this match. All right, here we go. The bell has been rung, and I am excited to see the debut of Jordynne Grace take place here tonight on this episode. And look at Jax welcoming Grace to the big time. Nia now looking for something here. What is she thinking? Picking up Grace, and Grace is a big woman and she's jacked, and Nia Jax is making her look small right now. So we'll see if Jordynne Grace can turn this around. As soon as I see that, she goes with a great counter there. And now throwing Nia's arm right into the mat, and now a stomp to the face. Jordynne Grace lifting her up. What strength from the Juggernaut. Oh. Jordynne Grace trying to go for some punches, but look at that. Nia Jax using her body weight to knock down Grace. And lifting her up now. Nia Jax has been in Universe Mode for a little over a season and a half now. She made her appearance at the Royal Rumble, I believe at the 2K24 season. I could be wrong on that, but she's been around for a little bit. Jordynne Grace misses that strike though. Irish whip off the rope she goes. Underneath goes Nia, and look at this sidewalk slam, excuse me. One. Ooh, kick out at 0. That was definitely a 1 if the referee got down. That's why I almost said 1 there. But now Grace using the ropes to get back up. Nice shot there from Nia. Nia now, look at this. Throwing Jordynne Grace back in the ring. And so far, Jordynne Grace hasn't done much. She's trying to do something, but now she gets clocked right in the face. Nia off the ropes with an elbow right to the midsection. And the crowd here is booing the hell out of Nia. And there is another elbow. Both women here trying to move up in the women's title division. Like I said earlier, Charlotte Flair had a successful defense against the former challenger Alexa Bliss at Bash at the Beach last night. If you missed it, make sure to check it out because it was incredible. Nia with a nice headbutt there, looking for something new, throwing Jordynne Grace to the other side of the ring. Now dragging her to the center of the ring, looking for something here. Jordynne Grace definitely wants to move up in that division. She confronted the champion, making her debut that way. That is a bold way to do it. And now here's a cover from Jax. Kick out at 2 from Grace. Jordynne Grace right now has to dig deep in her arsenal and try to find something to put away Nia. But right now, Nia Jax looks like she's going to spoil the in-ring debut of Jordynne Grace. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. She does. Nia Jax is your winner.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
What a great win from Nia Jax by defeating the in-ring debut of the Juggernaut, Jordynne Grace. But what's next here on this episode of Monday Nitro? For the last few months, I've been away, handling things that needed my attention. Personal reasons. Nothing I need to explain. But starting next week, I'm back. Back on Monday nights. And to anybody who thinks and forgot what I do when I step in that ring, you're about to be reminded. So I challenge anybody in that locker room to face the Bruiserweight, because I'm going to prove why I am a future hardcore champion here on Nitro, and I am the future of this brand. So I will see you next week in my return to in-ring action. All right, up next, everybody, we have mid-card action, and here comes the Mad Dragon, the man that defeated Karrion Kross in the first ever underground match last night, Ilja Dragunov. Let's see if he can get back-to-back wins in 48 hours.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
Ilja Dragunov in his second match in back-to-back days. Like I said, he defeated Killer Karrion Kross in the first ever underground match last night at Bash at the Beach. If you missed it, make sure to check it out. It's going to be in the end card of this video and on the playlist of WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, all episodes. But here tonight, Ilja takes on the former hardcore champion Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one. And there he is, the king of strong style, Shinsuke Nakamura. Great to see Shinsuke here in this episode.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Nakamura trying to climb back up to the top of the mid-card division. We know now that Sheamus is your new hardcore champion. He defeated Rob Van Dam last night at Bash at the Beach. I'm sorry if that was a spoiler, but you should have watched that before you watch this one. That's just how episodes work. But will Nakamura defeat the hot Ilja Dragunov right now? Let's go down to the ring and start this mid-card match. All right, the bell has been rung, and look at Nakamura using that strong style. There is a reason they call him the king of strong style. It's because of that. And how about what we just saw take place backstage before this? The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne making his in-ring return after being out of action for months. We haven't seen the Bruiserweight in so long, but we'll see him next week. We're going to go back to the present day where we see Dragunov now arm dragging Shinsuke right into the mat, and now some knees to the face. Stomp to the face. And this is what Ilja is so good at. Just this style of offense, bruising you. Same with Nakamura, so this match is pretty balanced how it is. But now Dragunov looking to go for a leap here. And he does a nice diving cross body to his opponent. And that first ever underground match was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. I was not sure what to expect, and we watched it, and we had a good time. Like I said, if you missed it, make sure to check it out in Dragunov with the drop kick there to Shinsuke Nakamura. Count of one now from our official. Dragunov watching his opponent to make sure he doesn't get up. But he is getting up now right by our announcer's desk. And now he's getting involved with the referee. Both of them getting involved with one another for some reason there. I don't know what was going on. And look at that. Ilja Dragunov with the cover. Kick out at 1. And guys, there are also rumors speculating here all around the universe mode fans, the Ace Army that is, that someone in the mid-card division is eventually getting called up to the main card. So yeah, like the main card where Cody Rhodes is your WCW champion. Yeah, that division. So I don't know who that will be. I guess we will hear from JBL in weeks to come. I know he is not here tonight, but I just heard the rumors speculating backstage and throughout the crowd here tonight. And look at these knees right to the midsection of Shinsuke. Nakamura now with the counter. This is what Shinsuke has to do. Get back on the offense. Go to your place that you can reimagine how good you were when you were a hardcore champion a couple months ago. Nakamura with a nice suplex there to Dragunov. And now Shinsuke going to the top rope. This is a little bit of a leap here. Diving elbow connects right to the neck of Dragunov into a cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from the Mad Dragon. Ilja now working on the arm. Great counter here. Look at this. Ilja with some punches to the ribs. And now maybe looking to spike the head. No, I thought he was going to go spike the head with a pile driver, but he might have at least. But Nakamura with a counter and a clothesline to the outside. Count of 1 now. Look at Shinsuke hiding behind the ref. Or at least he was. And now he's taunting and telling Ilja Dragunov to come on. And that got a good pop out of the crowd. Nakamura looking for the Kinshasa, I bet. It might be happening right here. Never mind. Look, he's feeling it. Nakamura is feeling it right now. Punch to the face. Followed up by 2 more. And now look at this combo. Busting open Dragunov. Ilja bloodied. Usually he is the one to make your opponent bleed. We saw he made Karrion Kross a bloody mess last night. But to the top goes Nakamura. Looking to fly. Double axe handle connects to the bloodied face. Getting closer to the action now. Look at this. Nakamura. Oh, counter from Dragunov. Incredible. Ilja now with an Irish whip. Another back body drop. That's the second one. Now Dragunov saying he wants to put an end to Karrion Kross, excuse me, to Shinsuke Nakamura. He already put an end to Karrion Kross. So far, as we know. Axe handle there. Right to the spine. Punch to the face. And now on the ropes goes Nakamura. And now look at this. Dragunov toying with him, pushing him off the ropes and looking for something here. This might be the pile driver. No, it's a power bomb. Huge power bomb there. And Ilja in the corner. Guys, this might be the end for Nakamura. Oh, he's knocked out. Cover from the Mad Dragon. Will he get back-to-back wins and back-to-back nights? No, he does not as of now. Great counter there from the former hardcore champion, showing great resilience. Dragunov taunting, and he's confident though. He was looking for a lariat, but Shinsuke with the counter. Nice arm drag. Shinsuke now with a nice sideways slam. And now has him in the corner, putting his boot right to the face. And look at this. Nakamura taking his time, his sweet old time, and now choking out Dragunov in the corner. Our referee saying you cannot do that, and now he finally lets go. Here comes the cover. Kick out at 2. What a match this has been. This is actually pretty surprising how good this match has been so far. Is it surprising? No. And look at Nakamura. Ready? Kinshasa to the face. That might be the end of Dragunov right now, but we'll see. 2, 3. Nakamura is your winner.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Great win for the former hardcore champion Shinsuke Nakamura by defeating Ilja Dragunov here in this episode. But what's next here? Look, I'm not blind. I know I'm closer to the end of my career than the start, but there's one thing I'm not done. I'm not done with that hardcore title. Listen to me, Sheamus. You've got what I want and what's rightfully mine. And I want one last shot. Anytime, anywhere. And because you're a nice guy... No, you're not a nice guy. I'm the nice guy. You can pick the event. I don't care if it's on Nitro. I don't care if it's at the end of the month, at whatever pay-per-view it will be. But just be ready. Because I'm going to challenge you for that hardcore title. And if I lose, I will retire from Universe Mode for good. So be ready, Sheamus. Because you haven't seen anything yet. All right, Logan Paul has arrived.
It's scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
All right, Ace Army, up next here on this episode of Nitro, we have another mid-card match. We have Logan Paul taking on Killer Karrion Kross one-on-one. So let's see. Karrion Kross. And Karrion Kross has arrived to the building, and Scarlett is finally back after being absent the last two matches Karrion Kross has been in. And now Kross trying to bounce back, get a win here after losing to Dragunov last night at Bash at the Beach. So who's going to get the win? Will it be Killer Karrion Kross? Or will it be the Maverick, Logan Paul? All right, the bell has been rung. And Logan Paul starting this match on the offense and with some big strikes there to Kross. Collar elbow tie up. Both men locked in right now, locked up. Paul with the side headlock takeover. Kross trying to fight out of this, power out. And he does. Great counter there. Kross now with some stomps to the hand of Logan Paul. Now a stomp to the arm. And he's not done. He's tying his arms behind his back. Karrion Kross clobber in the back of the head. That's how you give someone a concussion, Kross. Relax. Karrion now picking him up by the leg and dropping him right on his knee. Kross going to the top rope. Looking for something here. Double accidental counter. Paul with a nice trot to the midsection. Irish whip. And Logan with another punch to the gut. That is the boxing background behind the social media megastar in Paul. You know, he has fought famous boxers before. And look at this. Logan Paul working on the eyes of Kross. But Kross gets out of that. He's not a fan of that. You know, Kross is a vet. He's been in the series, I believe, since 2K22, I want to say. It has been, it's either 2K22 he's been in or 23, I forget. But a cover from Kross. Paul kicks out at 1, though. Now look at the strength of Karrion picking up Paul. And oh, he's not done. He still has his hands wrapped around his waist. And look at the strength, and now tossing Paul. And now Kross going for some more strikes to the face. And he's not done. Trying to bust him open now. Using the elbows even more. Damn, Karrion, relax. I know they call you killer now, but you don't have to kill the man. Kross setting up for something big here. Both men looking to get a win here to boost their confidence. It has been a minute since we last saw Paul. I don't remember the last time we saw Logan. I think the last time was at Money in the Bank, but I could be wrong. And that was like 2 months ago, so I don't know if that's true. But it could be. And also, if you guys want to check out anything Universe Mode related for my season and series, make sure to check out the link in the description. It says JV's Universe Mode. And then it's a spreadsheet with everything Universe Mode related, from if the wrestlers competing are face or heel. For example, Karrion Kross is the heel in this match and Logan Paul is the baby face. It also says what brand they are on. You obviously know, since you're watching WCW Nitro, they are featured here on Mondays. And it also says who the current champions are, their win-loss records, so that's also cool to see. And every pay-per-view's result. Same with Monday Nitro and Friday Night SmackDown Live. So you can pretty much see everything. That is your cheat code if you are just watching for the first time and you want to get up to speed. But here comes an Irish whip. Kross going off, and nope, counter from Paul. This match actually has been very back and forth, surprisingly to me. I did not think it would be like this. But 1.9. That was a 1.99. You cannot get closer than that. Elbow there from Paul. Now Logan with the kick to the thigh. And Kross rolling out of there. Oh, he stops right before rolling out. And Logan, Irish whip. And a big lariat there connecting. That might be it. That would be an impressive win here from Paul if he can knock him out like that. Almost. Kick out at 2. Near fall. Paul with a lucky punch there. Right to the face. Neck breaker now. And look at this. Scarlett's return, making an impact, getting involved, and yelling at Logan Paul. Kross, hoisting him up. And now look at the strength of this man. Oh my God, that was like an F5 type move there. Kross in the corner, telling Logan Paul to get up. Oh my God, and he clobbers the back of the head. I didn't think he was going to run that fast. I couldn't keep up with him. Kross looking maybe for a cover here. And he does. Will he get the win? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Logan Paul. Kross misses that kick to the midsection. And there's the one lucky punch. That's the big one there from Paul, trying to put away Kross. 2. Kick out at 2 from Killer Karrion Kross. And now look at this. Some shots from Paul, some cheap shots. Logan Paul might be a babyface, but his mannerisms sometimes in the ring are like what a heel would do. Just saying. Kross. Kick to the leg of Paul. Trying to break it, and now a big kick to the face. Now to the midsection, and now he's choking him out. Kross, relax, man. Chill, chill, chill. Kross looking for something here, possibly, to try to end Logan Paul right now. And look at that. That was like one arm, one hand from Kross to flip Logan Paul inside out. Calling elbow tie-up. Fireman's carry position. Dropping Logan Paul down. And Karrion Kross watching as Logan Paul goes to the outside. Now going from the back. Oh, locked up once again. Karrion Kross hoisting him up once again. Dropping him right on that turnbuckle pad. Busting him open. And now look at this. Repeated kicks right to the midsection. The end might be near for Logan Paul right now. Tick-tock, my friend. Face first into the same turnbuckle that made him bleed. And Kross, oh, was looking for something there. Big shot from Paul. And now look at this. Some kicks from Paul to the chest of Kross. This one right to the face. And Logan now, top rope. This might be the splash. And it is 5-star frog splash from Logan Paul. Cover. Will this be it? 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Kross. What a kick out. Oh, God. Logan Paul, this is what I said. He has that heelish antic to him. He takes off that turnbuckle. That's what a heel will do, but he is a babyface. I guess he's doing anything he can to win. Nice running clothesline there from Paul. And look at this, repeated elbows to the thigh of Kross. That was like 5 shots there, if not 6. And now our referee fixed that turnbuckle pad, so Logan Paul doesn't have to worry about that anymore. And more importantly for Karrion Kross's safety, so he doesn't get busted open like Paul did. But he got busted just on the pad. He didn't even get busted on the exposed, on the metal. Logan Paul going to the outside. And now throwing Kross back in. Stomp there from Paul. Elbow right there to the thigh once again. Going for a second rope splash this time. Will that be it? Paul trying to put away Kross. 2, 3, and he does. Logan Paul is your winner.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul.
Great win for Logan Paul. But what's next here on WCW Nitro? Well, well, well. Well, look who's finally where he belongs. Your new WCW champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. That sounds so great. Let me say it again. Your new WCW champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And Seth Rollins, last night, you got embarrassed, outclassed, out-wrestled, outshined. You gave it your all, and it still wasn't enough. Just like it won't be enough when you face Finn Balor next. You're not him anymore, Seth. The spotlight moved on, and it's sitting right here on me, right where it belongs. All right, Ace Army, it is finally main event time.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Like I said during the last match, I kind of spoiled the main event for you, but here is one of the men competing in it, the former WCW champion Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins lost his title to Cody Rhodes last night at Bash at the Beach. So I guarantee you Seth is pissed off. But he is also going one-on-one here tonight against another former champion, Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, the leader of that faction. So let's see him now, shall we? And there is Finn Balor.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
These two men have clashed in the ring before, but there was championships on the line. But now it is just bragging rights. So who will get the win here in episode 40? Will it be that man, Finn Balor, or will it be Seth frickin' Rollins? All right, the bell has been rung, and Seth Rollins now going after Balor quick, and a big knee strike to the face. Cover already from Seth. 1. Kick out at 1 from Balor. And if you missed Bash at the Beach last night, like I said, Rollins dropped his title to Cody Rhodes. But also, Rollins made a special entrance when he came down in his Shield gear with the music and all. So make sure to check that out if you missed it. But now Balor looking for a springboard to Seth. Springboard dropkick from the Prince. Might be looking for another one here. Finn Balor going crazy right now. I don't know what you would say, on adrenaline, I guess. Another springboard dropkick to Seth. Like I said, these two men have clashed before when championships were on the line, but never when there were no championships on the line. Rollins started this season as WCW champion, then Finn Balor took it from him, and then they just played hot potato for a second until Rollins dropped the title to Rhodes. Seth now, look at this. Oh my God. I think that is the first time I've ever seen Seth Rollins do that move. I could be wrong, but nice shot there from Seth right to the face of Balor. Nice shot, and now looking for a submission. Trying to work on that. Nope. Balor gets out of that. Balor's an elusive competitor here, and arguably is part of the best faction on WCW Nitro. The Judgment Day is really good, I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully we see them in action once again. It has been a minute. We saw Tatum Paxley recently, but we have not seen Dirty Dom and JD team up in a hot minute. Maybe next week we'll see what gets booked from our Nitro GM JBL, and a nice little elbow there right to the chest of Rollins from Balor. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Finn misses the kick there, but Rollins with his own version. And now look at Seth with a nice shot there, and Balor rolling out of the way. Suplex from Seth. And now telling Finn Balor to bring it on, my friend. Chop to the chest, counter. Great reversal there, and now Finn trying to lift up. And look at this match, back and forth from these two guys. Irish whip, and a counter again. These two men know each other very well, I'm telling you. Balor now with an Irish whip to Seth. Off the, hammer throwing him outside the ring. Nice Irish whip there from Balor. Count of 1. Balor couldn't wait anymore. He goes to the outside, and now he looks like he's going to choke out Seth on the floor. And now with a big stomp to the chest, putting his boot right into the midsection of Rollins. He's trying to wear that down because when he hits the coup de grace later. Oh my God. Face first into the LED ring post. And Seth. Oh, figure 4 from Finn. And it's applied tightly, and he lets go though because he knows he can't win here on the outside. Stomp. Balor now dragging Seth Rollins, throwing him into the ring. Coming back in now. Oh God, some big kicks to the midsection here. And now a big shot to the face. And look at Balor. Looking for a second rope move here. Dropkick counter. Seth back on the offense while Balor has to play defense. And Rollins looking for a stomp. That's his finishing move. Curb stomp to the face of Balor. Will that be it? Will that be the win for Seth Rollins? 2. Kick out at 2 from Balor. Seth Rollins probably thinking right now, what does he have to do to put away Finn? And I believe these two fought in a steel cage match months ago, where Seth Rollins walked out as the victor. I think that's when Seth regained his championship as well, so a little bit of facts there for you guys. Oh, God. But if you want to check out any of the old episodes this season or ever in like the past 4 seasons, check out the playlist. Links are on the channel. And now Balor, look at this. Drop kick to Rollins right in the corner. Cover from Balor. 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor with an upset. Wow.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
Great win for Finn Balor of the Judgment Day to beat Seth Rollins. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you this Wednesday for an unboxing.